a service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC Worldwide and Jib Jab greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. Your full AccuWeather forecast is right across the top of your CNC local news page. And one of the things it's going to tell you is that one more brief taste of Indian summer hit western New York on Sunday. Rochester tied its record high temperature for Veterans Day when the thermometer made it to 73 degrees, equaling the record set in 1909. Buffalo set a new record, 70 degrees, breaking the old one of 68 set in 1964. And in Watertown, the National Weather Service recorded a record high of 70, breaking the record of 69, which has stood since 2002. We're due to have another warm, breezy day Monday, then things start getting back to November on Tuesday and the rest of the week. A cold front moving across the Midwest toward the Great Lakes is going to push this warm southern air right out of here. As it passes our region Monday, temperatures will drop Monday night, and we can expect rain or even some snow before the front moves on out on Tuesday. Monday, and time to check gasoline prices across the Rochester region. The average gasoline price still dropping slowly from $3.92 a gallon last week to $3.89 currently, down from $4.07 for regular a month ago. And we have spotted $3.82 and $3.85 at stations on the west side. The statewide average price now just under $4 per gallon. All this is according to the American Automobile Association's fuel gauge report, which says the national average price at the pump has now fallen for 31 straight days. That's the longest streak since this spring. The AAA says lower crude oil prices are adding to the downward pressure on gas prices. The U.S. dollar has strengthened, and the world economy still looks weak, and that's dropped oil back below $85 per barrel. The only supply problems right now are in those parts of New York and New Jersey still dealing with the power outages from Hurricane Sandy. AAA says this is only an issue of electrical supply, not gasoline supply. Once more terminals and service stations have power and can start pumping, the problem will go away. In Canandaigua on Sunday, members of the Six Nations of the Iroquois Confederacy and supporters gathered to recognize the treaty signed 218 years ago between the brand new United States and the original inhabitants of western New York. The Iroquois, or Haudenosaunee, are the 6 tribes who lived in the Genesee region and the Finger Lakes, including the Senecas, Onondagas, Mohawks, and Cayugas. In November of 1794, they signed a treaty with President George Washington's representative at the Large Rock, which is now part of the front lawn of the Ontario County Courthouse. The treaty establishes peace and friendship between the United States of America and the Six Nations and affirmed Haudenosaunee land rights in New York State within the boundaries set by the Phelps and Gorham Purchase of 1788. The Indians come every fall to the spot to read and remember the treaty, even though they hold the government has violated it several times, most seriously in 1960, when 10,000 acres of the Allegheny Reservation were condemned by eminent domain for construction of the Kinsua Flood Control Dam in Pennsylvania, causing the forced relocation of 600 Senecas. And in the city of Rochester, police have made an arrest in the stabbing death of a city man over the weekend. 35-year-old Montreal Wright was found early Sunday morning on Sawyer Street, stabbed in the upper torso. He died later after being taken to Strong Memorial Hospital. Police have charged 26-year-old Tanisha Davis with second-degree murder. She faces arraignment in city court. Police say the accused and the victim knew each other. On the left of this player window are links to these and other stories, and at the bottom of the page, links that you can use to directly post us news and information. We're a community news resource here at CNC News, so we want to know about birth announcements, wedding announcements, business openings, shout-outs to people you think deserve some recognition. Just use those links at the bottom, post your ideas and your stories directly to us, and you'll see them on the news and on the CNC News websites. So next news is as it happens. Updates are when necessary, and you can help us be the judge of that. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.